Canada is a constitutional monarchy with a very strong federal parliamentary democracy at its core. Basically, every act of government is carried out in the name of the Queen, but the authority of those acts comes from the Canadian people. Similar to the US, Canada is divided into three branches of government below the British monarch and the Governor General. The executive branch contains the Prime Minister and the Cabinet. The judicial branch is the sum of the Supreme Court and the provincial courts, and the legislative branch consists of the House of Commons and the Senate, which ultimately creates the Parliament. The Parliament has three chambers: the upper chamber containing the Senate, the lower chamber with the House of Commons, and the Crown. The only elected chamber in Parliament is the House of Commons, so we'll focus there. Federal elections are required to be held in Canada on the third Monday of October on the fourth calendar year after the previous election. However, the Prime Minister reserves the right to call for an election at any time prior. First past the post is a term commonly used to identify the Canadian electoral system. Here's how that system works. The country is divided into 338 areas called ridings, and the people within those ridings are constituents. During an election, candidates compete in each riding to become members of Parliament in the House of Commons. Only one candidate can be voted to become a member in each riding, and they are commonly, but not always, associated with a political party. The candidate with the most votes in their respective riding wins a seat in the House. Whichever political party wins the most ridings forms the government, and the leader of said party becomes the Prime Minister. There are 5 major parties in Canada: the Liberal Party of Canada, the Conservative Party of Canada, the New Democratic Party, Bloc Québécois, and the Green Party of Canada. The Liberal Party of Canada is the longest-running party of Canada with a strong ideology of liberalism. This party represents the middle class and minorities and houses most of their support. The Conservative Party of Canada has a more traditionalist approach on government. This party represents the wealthier population of Canada and houses the most Caucasian support. The New Democratic Party holds a social democracy ideology. It's basically a mix between socialism and democracy. Bloc Québécois is a party well known to advocate Quebec sovereignty in Canada and wants independence from the country. It also holds social democratic ideals. The Green Party of Canada advocates the environmentalism and green politics. The Green Party has always pushed for a society rooted in environmentalism. Out of the 338 seats, the New Democratic Party occupies 41. The Green Party has 1 seat, and Bloc